Hey guys, welcome back. So headed to a hair appointment, not doing anything too drastic, just fresh trim and root touch up. And I feel like it's 39 degrees outside. I feel like I need to cool off before I go in there. I was like running around the house like a mad woman, just trying to run the vacuum and just, I don't know, get like my chores done, because then when I get back, I'm busy with Carly. And I gotta do my laundry when I get back after that, and it's like I just wanted to get the vacuuming done. And I just have to say, I have had to vacuum lately every stinking day. I don't know if it's because the weather's been so wonky lately. We have like warm days and then it's cold, and like it's clearly still winter here in Michigan, but I feel like the weather's been a little bit confusing, and I feel like my golden retrievers are like shedding their winter coats already, and I've been trying to like brush them a lot more, and then I'm thinking like, is that just making this worse? Because before I was lucky if I brushed them every 2 to 3 weeks. They're really good coats of hair, and you do not have to brush them that often. Not like the Yorkies. Their hair looks like they could stand to be brushed every day. But the Goldens, they just have such good coats of fur, plus they get fish oil and they take vitamins and all this stuff, and I'm like, okay, well, their hairs, I don't know what's going on with their winter coats, so I'm brushing them more often, like every few days, but now I'm running the vacuum every day. So if you have big dogs with long hair, or if you have Goldens, like, what am I doing wrong? Should I brush them less? I don't know. It's driving me nuts though. So I just got in the car. Of course, Taylor Swift is playing on the radio, which makes me think about, wow, I just could not believe another album coming out. When did she even have time to write these songs? She's been on tour for the past year, gonna be on tour all of this year. Like, I'm just blown away. So I'm a Swiftie. Hate me for it, that's okay. I'm more so a fan of hers than even Carly. I just love her. I love her music. Obviously, I don't know her, but I love all the drama with Travis Kelce. Like, I'm just here for all of it. Well, I thought for sure in my mind, I'm like, okay, she's doing this Eras tour because she's just gonna wind down after this, because clearly she's made $1 billion, who even knows how much, a lot of money at this tour, will continue to do so even this year. I mean, you think you'd get to a point where, you know, you're just making more money than you even could possibly spend in your lifetime. Let's just quit writing music, quit touring. Like, how about get married, have a couple kids? Like, that's how my brain works, because I'm just, I don't know, call it old-fashioned, call it just traditional. Like, I'm just like narrow-minded when it comes to life, I guess. I can't imagine like the life of not getting married and having kids for myself. So something tells me like that's what everybody else wants too, which I know is so wrong, especially like, I'll call you guys kids that are younger than me, especially kids nowadays. You're about career and being better humans and learning new things, and it's so impressive to me that like people can have that mentality, and I'm jealous. Like, I just didn't grow up that way. I've never thought of life that way. Like, I did everything so traditional, including the divorce when I was young. If you're watching this and you don't know, yeah, I married my high school sweetheart. Dated for 5 years, got married, had Andrew. He filed for divorce right after Andrew's first birthday. 7-8 months after his birthday, divorce was final. 6 months later, he got engaged to the other woman, married her, and just divorced her recently. And I don't want to like air out all the garbage, because that's Andrew's father and I'm going to be respectful, but you know, whatever. That's the American way. 50% of marriages end in divorce, and then the next one has even less chance of working out. I'm about to celebrate my 25th wedding anniversary this October, and I'm pretty freaking proud about that, to be honest. Pretty excited. I was actually thinking, you know, maybe Ken and I should go to Hawaii to celebrate our 25th anniversary, because that's where we went on our honeymoon, was Hawaii. And then I started thinking about how long that flight is. Ugh, I just don't know if I can do it. All right, Tate's getting fixed today. She's not very happy.
She's fine.
It's been a while since she's been in the car.
We took her to Taco Bell that one time. She liked it.
That was, when did you do that? That was a long time ago.
She hasn't even been alive for years, so it can't be that long ago.
Look at her eyes. She's just like, what is happening?
Like, the fear in her eyes.
Aww.
She's just watching the cars drive by right now. I think she finds it fascinating.
She's like, there's a whole world out here.
I think she likes it. I can't exactly figure out how she feels. She's like, no, that's, I don't know why you brought me here. Like, she wants me instead. I don't think so.
She's like, my mom brought me here.
You're here too. Really would not like being here. Why are her eyes so big?
You're scared. It's okay. I just got a text from the vet that Tate was going into surgery. It's the first time we've heard. I told Carly, I'm like, so crazy that it's taking so long. They must, because she decided that she was gonna let Tate stay the night there, which I'll talk about in a second. I feel like maybe they pushed her surgery to a little bit later in the day. We got the text at 1:20 p.m. that, hello, Tate has been prepped for their procedure. They will be going in within the hour. The recovery team will contact you again when they are in recovery. So that was about 40 minutes ago. We haven't heard back yet. I've never had to have a pet stay overnight. Any time our pets have gotten spayed or neutered and they try to say we would like them to stay the night, I always say no, I will come get them, because no one is there with them through the night. So last night I had just had a hard time falling asleep because I'm just like thinking of everything. Had to get up early this morning to get Tate to the vet at 7:30, came back home and laid down and just tried to get in a little bit of a nap. So now I have that just a little bit, you know how you get that headache like right in your forehead? I can't nap. I cannot nap. Or when I wake up, I have the worst headache. I don't know why it is. Ken read something to me not too long ago about the reason why our bodies do that when we get those little cat naps, that your body doesn't reach the certain level of relaxation. So when you wake up, it's like almost like a disturbance to your body. So you end up with that headache. I'm a little freaked out about Tate staying the night there, I'll be honest. I do understand the benefit of, especially for a cat, because cats kind of don't know how to sit still and they jump up on beds and couches and things like that. And she just thinks that, especially with Cordelia, when she came home from getting spayed, like she just had a hard time getting comfortable. Seemed like she just kept getting up and moving around and didn't know where she wanted to lay down. And I don't know, I just picture her in this cage with the cone all alone. I don't know. It's not even my cat, but it's still freaking me out. So I did a thing. You wouldn't be able to guess this in a million years, unless you really, really closely pay attention to my Goodreads account. Yes, these are books, so if books aren't your thing, you're gonna be bored. I decided to go on Pango and I bought every single Ellen Hildebrand book. I don't remember exactly how many books I got, but it was like $70. I got such good deals. It took me probably, what night did I do it? Not last night, the night before. It probably took me a good 2 hours at night. Instead of reading, I was on Pango because I was really trying to find sellers. Pango is a site, it's an app actually, where you can buy used books. And I was really trying to find sellers that had like multiple Ellen books so I could place an order for several books, because you save like on shipping that way. 28 Summers. What do they call these? Mass market paperbacks or something like that. So this is like one of those smaller ones. And like, I don't even care if they're not in like excellent condition. I kind of like that feeling of a book that's like, you know, look, it's like started to turn yellow because it's older. This might have been her first book. I think 2000 was her first one. Anyways, The Love Season. Next package. All right, this is one of the boxes where I got an additional non-Ellen Hildebrand book. All right, Summer People by Ellen, and then Jodi Picoult, Small Great Things. This author has a lot of books. There's someone I follow on TikTok that she just goes on and on about her books, but this was like, I think, one of her favorite reads of 2023. That's not a book. That's something else. All right, so I guess this is just 3 of my packages, not 4. So I have 2 more coming. The Castaways. See, I just love, like, it's, see how it's like worn in the corner, a little bit ripped. The pages are yellow. The spine is wrinkly. Like, I don't know. Summerland. So yeah, I have other ones coming, but start of my stack. So I have some already. I probably have maybe 6 of her books. So I'm gonna complete the collection. I'm gonna, even when I read them, I'm gonna continue to keep them. Do you have any authors that you buy their books and you always keep them? Comment below if you have an author that you have like all their books, or you're working on collecting them and you'll never get rid of them. I would be curious. All right, I am making dinner right now. I've seen this chicken cooking on the stove. I really like this seasoning that we got from Costco because it has salt, pepper, garlic all blended in. I add some of this garlic as well. And this rice, this is my first time trying this. This is from Costco. They come in like, I think like a box of 5 of these. And it's a really nice portion, enough kind of like for 2 people to make rice bowl. These are for Chase and I. Ken doesn't like to eat the rice, but very strong smelling of the lime, so I hope I like it. I haven't tasted it yet. And then I'm just doing some steamed fresh broccoli and corn in the microwave. I'm using the Weight Watchers app to track points to kind of just help me with just eating the right amount of food in a day, because I think what happens to me a lot of times, this is my problem at least, is I eat really good all day, good lunch, good dinner, and all of a sudden once I'm like done with work, done with cleaning, and I'm like doing my wind down for the night, like my shows are on or I'm reading or whatever it is that I'm doing, is when I all of a sudden feel this like hunger kick in, and I'll be like, oh, I'm just gonna grab a handful of some mix of nuts and some chocolate to curb my chocolate craving. Then you eat chocolate and you're craving something salty, and but I'm like, oh, I'll make some popcorn, and it just gets out of control. And even though like it's funny because I feel way different than I look. I feel like my results are more like I can just feel my muscles tightening and such, not so much seeing it on the scale or any like, you know, oh, I dropped a pant size, you know, like my clothes are big. I really need to get like new jeans that, you know, I don't have to hike up all day and stuff like that. But I keep telling myself I don't just want to go buy one size smaller. I want to be 2 sizes smaller. And so, you know, I'll just wear sweatpants with an elastic waist because why not? So I created an account, just started yesterday. It's like yesterday and today. And it's funny because like you know, you don't have to track water if you don't want to. Like I just drink water. Here it is, like I'm about to put my dinner, and you can just scan the barcodes. So let's see where I'm at. The thing is so you can scan barcodes, which is nice, Then when you exercise though, like Ken wanted me to go ahead and get dinner going. So normally I'll exercise right before I eat dinner, but tonight I'll probably just wait and do it when I watch the next episode of Traders comes out at 9 p.m. I'll just get on the treadmill at that time. Ooh, that's hot. But it's just nice because you can scan the barcodes and then put like, how much did you eat? It's nice, you can just like plug all that in. Oh, 0 points. So that's nice. That's the other thing is some foods like eggs, a lot of vegetables, like I think it's the non-starchy vegetables. I don't know, I'm just trying to get familiar with it. But some of the foods, like the healthier foods, are 0 points. So that's great. So see, instead of like counting calories like I've done like my Fitness Pal before, where you're putting in all your foods and it's more counting calories, and you can do like the whole macro thing where you're, you know, so much protein compared to veggies and carbs and whatever. But I just didn't feel like, I don't know, I just didn't really like it that much. So I'm hoping this will maybe be a little bit easier, because it's just points. Like I don't really care what the calories are. I don't really care to even track my food in general, because I'm not like trying to diet or anything like that. I'm just being sensible, and I just think that this will help with knowing when to stop eating for the day. Like, okay, you ate dinner, your points are gone, you can't have nothing else. I'll put a link down below, because whenever you sign up, I just went ahead and paid for a year in advance. Whenever you sign up, they give you like a code you can share with your friends that if they want to sign up and try it out, they can get it free for 3 months. So I'll just include that down below for you guys. What was really kind of like, oh, I told Ken this yesterday when we went to Costco. The last time that I had signed in to Weight Watchers and thought I was going to try it and did not like it at the time, probably because I just didn't understand it, no one explained it to me, was back in 2020. And my weight, what I weighed then, and then I put in my weight now, and it was like, congratulations, you lost 35 pounds. And it was like, thanks. Even though that was 4 years ago. I mean, I know I've lost weight since then, but it's still been, you know, so whatever. New day. I'm just always about moving forward and what I can do better moving forward. And I'm really just trying to live longer. That's it. I want to feel better, which I do already. I feel pretty good. I'm sleeping really good. Exercising every day has really just made me feel stronger, like mentally. Just this whole year, I feel like I just feel more positive about everything. So does the exercise like have overall that great of effect on your mental health? I couldn't argue that it doesn't, because I'm feeling pretty darn good. So thanks guys for watching this video. But yeah, have a great weekend guys, and I will see you back here on Monday.